Hello everyone, RaptorX here, and today we're going to go over equivalent exchange. Now let's get started. Now I've touched up briefly in the equivalent exchange with the energy condenser and explained how every item has a, well, not every item, but just about every item has a EMC value. And equivalent exchange is a matter of getting energy collectors and an antimatter relays into energy condenser to create EMC out of light, pretty much. And if combined with a glowstone block, you can pretty much have a just EMC generator going 24/7. Especially useful if you have a server that runs in the background. Even if you're not online, you can have quite a bit EMC generated when you're not even playing. Now, there's a lot that I'm going to talk about in this episode, so try to keep up as best as you can. And if you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment in the down below in the video. So yeah, let's get started. Now, for the energy collector, you don't need all this material to make a single energy collector. But what I'm going to do today is going to go over the basic energy collector and then upgrading them to Mach 2 and then Mach 3. So let's get started with the basic one first. Now you need a lot of blocks of diamonds, so that's why I have all these diamonds here. So let's get all these. 13, and that's because I'm going to be making I like to call it Emc Pyramid, but I've seen other people call it the power flower or something like that. But yeah, just for this video, I'm going to refer to it as the pyramid. And to make this pyramid, I'm going to make in the back. I'm going to need 13 energy collectors. I'm going to just put the block of diamond in the middle, the furnace in the bottom, and then glass on top. And then on the sides, we just put a glowstone. There you go. And here you go, energy collector. Now we need 13 of those. Now I'm going to put that in the middle for now. Now as you can see, we didn't use up all the glowstone, and that's because we need all the glowstone for the later upgrades. Now for the antimatter relay, it pretty much what it does is combine all the what we're going to have on the sides of the antimatter relay, which will be the collectors, and it will all funnel the EMC into the relay. And then from the relay, it will go to the energy condenser that I've already previously made in other episodes. So I'll just put a link here, and if you have a question how to make it. And yeah, so let's make 5 of these. Put obsidian. Actually, first, should I make the blocks of diamonds? Let's do that first. There you go. Put that in the middle, glass on top, and then obsidian all around. There you go. Now this is obviously something you want to do later on in the game once you're well established and you have a lot of power, a lot of resources, because it's not something that you want to do early on, or else you'll find yourself without a lot of resources and not much room to progress. So yeah, here's the basic antimatter relay, and I want to go over something called Aeternalis fuel. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that, but I'll just go with that. And for that, you need a philosopher's stone. Now I already had one previously made, so I'm just going to show you guys the recipe. It's pretty simple. Just need a diamond and some glowstone in the corners and redstone. And as you can see, you can invert these as long as you have the diamond in the middle and 4 glowstone and redstones, and you make a philosopher's stone. And I need this to make Aeternalis fuel. Now what I'm going to do here is just actually just going to go like this. And you just put this shape around the philosopher's stone, and you make a chemical coal. And I'm just gonna make all these stacks. It gives me 2 stacks of alchemical coal. You do the same, and then you get Mobius fuel. Get 32 Mobius fuel, and then you make Aeternalis fuel, which has the same EMC value as a diamond. So there you go. We have 8 Aeternalis fuels. Now what I want to do with Aeternalis fuels is make dark matter. And to do that, we need a block of diamond, same 9 diamonds in the block, and then Aeternalis fuel all around it. So making dark matter is definitely not something cheap. Like I mentioned, it's 139,000 EMC, which is a hell of a lot if you're just getting started. So we made one of these, and I just wanted to show you guys the recipe for the Aeternalis fuel and the dark matter, because I already have a few from other pyramids in the world. So I just show you the recipe for the red matter now, which is this. just pretty much 18 ounce fuels on top and bottom, and then just 3 dark matter in the middle to make one single red matter. As you can see, the EMC value here is very high. So let's get out of this screen here, and let me grab the dark matter and red matter I already have. There you go. To make the upgrades for the energy collector and the antimatter relay. So what we need here is put all these around here and put a dark matter on top, and it makes collector Mach 2. Now we can take that away and upgrade it to Mach 3 with red matter. Now this is obviously something you're going to be doing over time. You can easily start off with just a regular Mach 1, I guess you could call it, and just upgrade as you see fit. Once you start collecting a lot of EMC and you have a lot of resources left over, you can start upgrading these, because as you can see here, the collector Mach 3 is 710,000 EMC just for one of these, and I'm making 13 at a time. So yeah, I mean, just take it easy and don't overdo it with the collectors. I'm just going over the recipes now. Now, antimatter relay to upgrade. It's the same deal, it's just you have to use obsidian all around, and then just put the dark matter on top. There you go, Mach 2. Put that here, and I'll put red matter on top. And there we have it. Relay Mach 3. Oops, I messed up there. There you go. Now that gives us 13 collectors and 5 relays. We need the energy condenser and then the glowstone, like I mentioned, so we can have this running 24/7 and creating EMC for us. Now, to make this efficient layout, what you want to do is have access to the energy condenser from the bottom. So what I've done here is just made a little hut here in the garden, and I left that block open here so I can have easy access to the energy condenser. So just put the relays here around, and then just hold shift so you can place the energy condenser. And you're going to be holding shift quite a bit for placing these blocks, so you can because otherwise you just right click and you're going to go into this interface, which I'll try to go over in a second. So now we have these 4, and we want to put the 5th one on top, which is why I wanted to have access through the bottom to the energy condenser. Now for the collectors, you want to try to cover all the faces of the relays. So yep, like I said, hold shift. There you go. There you go. Go all the sides, top as well. And then you want to cover all these phases with glowstone, so they provide light, and I'm running 24/7. Just put glowstone all around, top, go. Put that there, 2 more, and there you go. Now this is actually going to be creating EMC already. As of right now, it's very low maintenance. You just have to place it down, and it creates EMC. Now, as you can tell here, nothing's showing up here, because what it's doing right now is accumulating all the EMC in the relays, and it will transfer over to the energy condenser once you place an item here, and you'll see quickly charge up the bar here. Actually, I'm gonna grab a diamond, so just to give you guys an idea of how quick this is. It wouldn't be fair just to put a dark matter in there, because it just wouldn't go as quick. And just put a diamond in here, and you can quickly see how quickly it fills up. Now, obviously, this is a Mach 3. This is very expensive stuff to make, and you can easily start with Mach 1 and have great result as well, without having to use all the materials I just used up. And yeah, I mean, that's it for now. Actually, I'll quickly go over this interface here. Now, what you can do here is put fuels, any kind of fuel. You can start with coal or redstone, or glowstone dust, or glowstone blocks. And what it will do, it will go and upgrade the fuel to the next level. Actually, let's see if I have anything in my pouch here. Perfect. I'll use 1 coal for now, so it goes quickly by, and just drop it down in here, or here pretty much. I'm pretty sure it will work. But if you drop it here, a few stacks, it will go over and upgrade all the fuels. And there you go. See, gunpowder, glowstone dust, chemical coal. See how quickly it's going by. Blaze powder, and you see the EMC values already 700 now, 1,500, and it's just going by incredibly fast. And this will pretty much upgrade all the way to Aeternalis fuel, which is the highest level fuel these will make. So I mean, you can literally put stacks of coal and just upgrade them that way, and then use the energy condenser. You don't necessarily have to put this pyramid I made here. There's quite a few different ways you can make this, but I find it's easier since you can just make one Aeternalis fuel and just drop the Aeternalis fuel in here, and it'll make Aeternalis fuel with the energy condenser from all the relays. It's easier to maintain, easier to use the interface, I believe, of the energy condenser rather than having to right-click all the collectors and relays and all that stuff. See here, already made Aeternalis fuel, done. 8,000 EMC from one piece of coal. It took like, I don't know how many seconds. It didn't even take a minute, that's for sure. So yeah, there you have it. It's making more diamonds. You can just drop the Aeternalis fuel in there, extra diamond, and you can go back and forth between Aeternalis fuel and diamonds. Here, and just drop a dark matter in there. There you go, made one dark matter, and then you just upgrade from there, make red matter, and I'll go over in another tutorial on how to make the Morningstar, which is what I'm holding now, and the Qatar, which are red matter tools, and also the flying ring, which uses dark matter, and how to use them. So yeah, stay tuned for more tutorials, and if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Bye.